This is my Infinity Hangar Bay map that I made on Halo 5 Forge, and I'm going to give a little walkthrough because I really like this map a lot. I actually made the majority of it in a day, but it was kind of a all-day kind of thing, and it, like the title says, takes place in the hangar bay, or one of the hangar bays, I guess, of the UNSC Infinity ship. Aesthetics and attention to detail are very important to me when I make these maps, so that is another thing that you'll see in this map. So I will start walking through it. I'm not sure where to start. I guess the best place to start is behind me. The idea of the map was to give an idea that it is not just the entire map is this one room, and it's the idea that the ship it keeps going, and you are just in part of a massive ship. So I wanted the feeling that it keeps leading on, and you can't always get there. So at the spawn room on each side is a giant window with this whole hallway continuing down out of sight, which is a little detail I like. Lots of scenery to make it feel like it's equally part of the map. The whole map is an S shape, by the way, so it's basically not technically symmetrical, but it's identical on each side, so it's pretty balanced. There is a mongoose on each side. No real reason. I just put it there. These are barricades to kind of protect you when you spawn, in case you get spawn killed. And at the start of red team, there's an SMG and a carbine on the floor, and an ammo supplier pack thing as well. The walls are all pretty similar. They're these sort of tech, detailed style UNSC walls that cover the whole place. I think they really look really nice. They're a really good thing that what's their name? 343 put in. So well done. Up there is a tunnel that I will get to later, and I'll explain later as well. These things are basically server columns, and there are a lot of them around the map, and they have balconies on them. So hypothetically, workers used to use them to reach the top of the servers to access them, and at the right height you can jump up on them, connected by pipes there. So they're good high vantage points. Things like that. And you can jump onto here. The whole map is designed so that you never actually have to touch the ground if you don't want to. So you can reach any point of the map by running along these balconies that I made. Like that. So, yeah. Anyway, back to this part. So you come over here, and this is one of the first corners. With lots of cover, crates, scenery again, another server column, and it keeps going. There's a corridor down there, which I'll get to again later. Plenty of detail, balconies along this side and up here as well, and there's an overshield on an ordnance pad up there. So the way you get up there is you can go along here and jump up here, or you can come on this crate, up onto this balcony, and then up onto this balcony. Pick that up. That leads you to the second corner of the map, with a little bit of cover. There's a forerunner grenade on that balcony, which can be reached from that crate, or this server column, or that balcony actually. So the whole map is again really accessible. We can jump down here, and this is the map center basically, where it takes a turn. A contested rocket launcher in the center, an ordnance pad again. There's a little bit of cover here and there, which has actually saved me in the past in playtesting. But yeah, you can just climb up here, and then you can get across to this platform as well. If you're quick enough, you can actually just do a solid sprint jump without having to climb. Like that. These corridors I'll walk through later. There's the I don't know, 4th server column now. But yeah, this is coming to the other corner of the map, and you probably recognize it because it's symmetrical, so it's identical. We're just on the blue side now. There's minor changes like the placement of crates and the texture of the crates and stuff, but the balconies are the same. Overshield's still up there. There is actually a window outside the ship again, like in my other map I made, Infinity Engineering Bay. So you can see out slightly into space, so you know you're not, there's a halo ring, you know you're not just in a room that I artificially made. Down here. And yeah, this side is basically the same thing with minor changes here and there. So the mongoose,
10 seconds to rocket launcher.
Mongoose is on that side, and that shield is blue. And this tunnel is slightly different, but it's pretty much the same as well.
Rocket launcher
To
ready.
explain the shields up here, basically, it was a way to prevent spawn killing, because I had a bit of spawn killing on this map. Because everyone spawns here, and what I think I'm going to do eventually is create respawn zones so that the spawns dynamically change. That could lead to issues with this shield tunnel, but if it does, I can probably just remove the shield because they're one-way shields for each team. And the idea is you jump up there and you can get to the center of the map, and you can spawn up there as well if you need to, and you get to the center of the map without them spawn killing you here. So we'll go up there, but before I do, I'll just say that there's a DMR and a suppressor on this side of the map as well. So they're pretty similar weapons to the other side. Anyway, up here. Oh wait, no, sorry.
5 minutes remain.
I'm red team, so I can't do that. I'll go into the other one. But give you an example of traversing the map quite quickly using the parkour and Halo 5 and all that, so you can get across the map without ever touching the ground. Up here. All that jazz. Along here. I'm up here, yeah. And yeah, up you go, in here. There's also a plasma grenade, so if you do feel you're getting spawn killed and you do spawn up here, you can chuck a grenade out there as well. There's another window here that leads into a corridor that you can't access, but secretly up here, a lot of people don't know this, so I put it in the starting camera. You can just jump up here,
Overshield in 10 seconds.
run all the way down this server hallway with emergency lights, and it leads you back to map center. And there's one-way shields to prevent
US is up.
the other team getting in or shooting you. And yeah, that's on each side, and it's symmetrical again, and I thought it was a really cool way to get to the center of the map and just to avoid them spawn killing you. The other thing was these two hallways that I mentioned. So they're also symmetrical, and it's just an alternate way to map center. It's pretty simple. There's shotguns in each one as well. It just turns around here and leads you back. And again, there's a window that leads down a corridor that you can't access, and I think, oh shit, I think that's really cool way of immersing the player into the map. What you can't see is that there's no actual wall down there, it just leads into space, so it's important that you can't actually see what's down there. But
Rocket launchers on the field.
yeah, it's the same on this side. There's plenty of audio again on this map, and effects and whatnot. So there's battle sounds, distant explosions, server noises, machinery noises, computer noises, all sorts of things, and it makes the map feel real. I really like that. I really like what I did with it. Playtesting has gone well. People say it plays really well. I will work on the spawning though to make it even more balanced. But yeah, there's plenty of playtesting videos on my channel, so if you want to see them, just watch them. And feel free to bookmark it and like it and play it as much as you want. Give me feedback. But yeah, that is the map. So thanks for watching.